What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Heart of the 50 States. I am quietly brilliant. I like to give a shout out to my sponsors first. Of course, always Industry Sounds. That is where we at. And Midwest Lavish for keeping me fresh. I'm here with a guy who just told me off camera that he started the first podcast in the city, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell him who you are, bro.
Man, I'm Jessie V, the coolest Hebrew you will meet. I'm from 43rd Street. Yeah, and I'm here to rip the airways apart with this new message, man. Positive energy, you dig what I'm saying? Get something new to the streets, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What side of 43rd? You on the Cleveland Boys and Girls Club side? What's
I'm from
side?
Montgal,
Okay.
Blackout Prospect.
Okay, so you over there with Court Dog.
That's my big dog.
Okay.
My OG, he the one that actually influenced me and my brother, my little sister that was here to do music from when we was children. Yeah, he stayed on Chestnut.
Yeah.
That was my dude.
Yeah, my father grew up on 45th and Mongol.
Yeah, that's right. What's your father name?
Katie McClinton.
Yeah.
Robin Thomas. Chucky, Barbara.
We the
Decker.
Vassies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
yeah,
I'm sure if I ask my aunties or uncles, they probably know who y'all are because that neighborhood
it's
right
tight
there
knit.
is tight knit.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm
it
saying?
ain't too many houses on them blocks, so we all knew each other.
Right. Yeah, my grandmother and them knew everybody. Born and raised in Kansas City.
Yes, sir.
Give the people a little brief background of what everything you into and what you do.
Well, right now I used to be the guy, but right now I'm a positive minister, man, and doing positive things for the community. I do positive events. I actually got an event called the July Jump Off I do every year. It is the 9th year. This year we're going to be doing it.
Salute to you for that, brother.
Man, y'all got to bring the 50 states out there and see what's up.
All we need is an invite.
Yes,
tell
sir.
us where to be and what time. We show up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel the vibe, though. Y'all got a good vibe.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and more about me, man, I used to do a little circle of music. Again, like I was saying, Court Dog influenced us, you know what I'm saying? Me, my brothers, and my little sister. We was the KC Mo Bucks.
Okay.
It was a child group around here. It was this guy that was connected with Job Records from Kansas City that we used to wear. I can't remember his name. I was a little boy. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, been doing music for about, 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we was going to be signed by BME, Knock on Wood Records, Universal Records. But due to me and my siblings, my brothers getting into a lot of trouble, we didn't get those contracts. They don't like to endorse money when you are dealing with the streets. You feel what I'm saying?
Back then they didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right.
It was a point when that's all they would back up into now. You know what I'm saying?
You know why they do it now?
Why? Tell us.
The insurance. I'm not.
You right? Listen, you spot on. I'll stop you when you wrong, but you spot on.
Yeah, because now you can put them on your insurance and stuff like that. But back then they didn't want to waste the time because if you was gonna be in prison or jail, that's a waste of money and time. Because he couldn't. I don't know nothing about it. They wasn't putting insurance on artists back then.
No, they couldn't.
Yeah,
they couldn't. A lot changed.
Yeah.
They gave them a lot of power, even with the streaming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That took the power out of the artist's hands as well, which I see a lot of people starting to switch back and make hard copies and actually go back to selling them out the trunk of their car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I recently see J. Cole do that with his latest album. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Went and got his old car he used to drive, his very first car.
But you know why he did that too? It's a lot of answers to a lot of these reasons, you know?
Yeah.
He has a status, and if you see J. Cole in the streets, you're going to want to buy something, especially if it's for $1. That's great promotion. You know what I'm saying? Great promotion. I'm in the streets. I'm worth over $100 million, and you see me in the streets with one of my CDs, and it's only $1?
Yeah.
You think they ain't going to grab it?
That's history. You know what I'm saying? You're a part of history.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you said you're a positive minister. Are you into doing, you said music too?
Yes, sir. Me and my wife actually do. Me, my wife, and my children. We all do music.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's a family affair.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
heard that.
yes, sir.
Um, what songs do y'all have out for the people that's looking right now?
Well, the song that rung us in Kansas City with me and my wife was it's DLID. We lift in Jesus' name, and is another one DLID 10 Toes Down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. Y'all created those here or
Yes, created them here.
um and then what inspired the move? I know you said y'all here from Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
What inspired the move to Atlanta from here?
The music.
The music.
I when I was a child, my dad took us. My dad was like Joe Jackson in this music. I ain't lying. The stuff these kind of youngsters going through to try to make it that's easy. That's easy. That's real talk. As far as the getting equipped, getting your mind equipped, your body equipped, and also your mentality to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? We had to go through artist development before you became an artist back in the day. You
That's
know
what
what
we
I'm saying?
missing today too.
Yeah, you know, and that's what we had to go through, and that's what my dad took us through life. You know, with this music stuff, my dad used to invest hundreds and thousands of dollars. Like you see the equipment here, we used to have this when we was young. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my dad always said. If I'm gonna spend this money, y'all gonna do the work. You know.
Yeah.
Man, I remember a time he had us chasing the van, his van, exercising. You know what I'm saying? My little sister that was here, we had to stop because she had almost passed out. You know, this real talk.
Yeah.
We had to be energized, and then not only that, some of these artists don't even practice. We practice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't listen. It's evident last night. So, we're on tour right now. We're doing the open mic tour where we just going from different clubs and bars in the city and just open mic. You know, $20 to perform 2 songs, and you'll be surprised. I ain't gonna say no names, but some of them get up there and make fool of themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I tell them sometimes, I'm like, bro, AI wrote that song. You know what I'm saying?
And
AI,
that's what's killing us.
yeah,
Man.
ain't no way he don't know a word.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no way you don't know a word or get to a part where you
Wow.
like what
And
are
that
y'all
shouldn't even
doing?
be seen. See, like if you practice, we was just me and my wife just did a.
Hold on, y'all heard that right? That shit should. I mean, that stuff shouldn't even be
You
seen.
good, man. Be you, man. I'm the coolest Hebrew you will meet, bro.
Okay,
be you,
well
baby.
that shit shouldn't be seen.
Yeah,
Damn it,
yeah.
he told y'all, but
That's
yeah,
true. You know,
facts.
the stumbling faults and stuff. That's what you get paid for, not to be seen.
Yeah,
They don't want to see your failures. They want to see your ups. That's how you get gravitation. Anything that can cause you to lose fans should not be seen.
man. Yeah, they ain't even begin to get fans yet, and they, you know what I'm saying? They just
first
and
impression.
I get it. You got to start somewhere though. You know what I'm saying? But when I was thinking I was gonna be a rapper, I'd be at home in the mirror.
My dad made us rehearse our songs before we record them. So you'll know them. What is the point of you going in
the
there?
studio.
Yeah, back then the studio you gotta pay.
Yeah,
wasn't no real home studios 25 years ago for real around Kansas City. You know you gotta pay these mugs.
Yeah.
So he made us practice them mugs. After we write them, we practice them for about a month and a half. Then we go record.
See, that's what we need to get back to. You'll be surprised how many artists come in here, bro, and don't have a beat, don't have a song written. They punching in. You know what I'm saying? It got ridiculous. The ones who do right, I respect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That come in here and all I need is an hour. You like, dang, bro, all you need is an hour. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna knock out 5 songs in that hour. I've been practicing. It's a few that still do that. You know what I'm saying? And salute to y'all because hey, it's a difference.
But that's what it is. People is turning it into a hobby when this is a job, bro.
Yeah.
This is a job. Every day should be something new created or something you're doing assist to this.
Yeah.
Assist in this. If this is what you wanted to do. Remember back in the day, they used to call rapping a career, not a hobby.
Yep, rap career.
Yeah, it was a career, you know, but now it's a hobby. Everything according to music is a hobby, all due to the nonsense that's accepted. This music is, most of the music is nonsense. You know, you take it back to when you had Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
You take it back when you had who else? What's his name? He played in that Next Day Air. What's his name? Dang, I can't think of his name. But yeah, back to what I was
Lyricist.
saying. Yeah, lyricist.
Yeah, I get what you're
yeah.
saying.
And when it was lyricists, that mean people took time to do.
Yeah.
It take time to have a thought of thinking of stuff to have a gravitational piece to it.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't everything rushed. That's all it is like you said, AI. All you gotta do is say, hey, take a song and make it like this, you know? And then that kind of kills me too though. Because us artists that really take the time and do all the stuff that I'm talking about, practice, that take the time and get their body fit, they mind, all these things, that's bull crap. We taking our time to do this stuff and treating it as a career, and then you got somebody that ain't never did nothing, ain't put no work in, just come in and say, hey, look, listen to this.
Put it on TikTok and then take off.
Right.
It's literally that simple now.
And I came into the game where it was just changing from tape, cassette to CD. That's back when it was reel to rail. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that time. It was hard to record back then because you really couldn't mess up. You could, like you said, you couldn't go in there and punch in like you do now. You'll be in there for days.
Yeah, your producer gonna be mad because all the stuff he got to do, and then it's gonna cost more.
It's gonna cost more for sure.
Yeah.
What got you into the ministry?
My dad's a pastor.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad been ministering, I believe, for about 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm 38 this year.
In the positive ministry.
Yeah.
What led to that? Because normally it's something that happens.
I've been to prison, man.
Okay.
And that's what, even me being shot in the face, that's how I lost my eye. I was shot in the face with a 12 gauge, close range. We sitting like this. But that didn't change me. But me going to prison, bro, seeing how it is to suffer without nobody helping you. You know what I'm saying? No help gets you to calling on the stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's for help. You calling other things instead of people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what prison, man.
Yeah. How long was you locked up for?
3.5 years.
So not too long, but long enough, huh?
Yeah, long enough to realize this ain't me.
Yeah, I know. That's what I be telling people, that I don't understand how you can go do 20 and 30 years in a place like that. I know some brothers that have, and they try to come out here and act like they normal, but they not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell them that, you know what I'm saying, on the side, like, bro, I see you as kind of hard. I catch you looking this way sometime, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know you looking like this. It's probably scaring some people, you know what I'm saying? But you just got to come out and get the right, or in there, it's for 30 years, you better be in there reading something or
whether
learning.
you in there a day, a year, a month, or 2 years, when you go in the day, that's when you're supposed to start changing something. The day you go in should be different from the time you come out. The day you go, that's how it's supposed to be. But that's how you got a lot of people. They not getting rehabilitated. Yeah. You know, they going in there to mastermind and more criminal activity.
Yep.
You know
getting better at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. How long have you lived in Atlanta?
A year and 8 months.
So not that long.
Right.
How do you like it out there?
It's new. It's different, you know. Everybody, they ain't accepting as far as when you get it's gatekeeping. Gates,
for sure.
A lot of that, you know. And when you dope, that blocks it. You can't be dope and go into somebody else's field and think you're gonna sell your dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go until you meet that right crowd. But I got a crowd of people that I mess with, you know what I'm saying, that's acceptance, you know what I mean? And we rising, we in a little clique. Shout out my dude Alpha Mega, man.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out Alpha Mega. I've heard that name before.
He was signed under T.I.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. So he has his own label?
Nah, we just close friends, and he connected me with people to make the things happen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was very close to T.I.
Yeah.
Are they no longer doing business, or
they family business?
Okay.
That's them.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff you not supposed to talk about.
Yeah,
and that's fine. You said your kids do music. Do they take after you or your wife on that side when it comes to the music?
My children is all adopted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Salute to y'all for that,
yeah,
man.
they're my baby cousins.
Okay.
Yeah,
Either way, they
yeah,
your
yeah,
kids. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Is it your musical influence or is the family?
Mine.
Okay.
Mine.
Are
But
they
she done music too. She went to Purcell, you know what I'm saying, for music. You know what I'm
okay?
saying? My
Yeah,
wife.
that's
I ain't
what it
gonna
was.
discredit her, you know what I'm saying? She got her thing, you know. I'm gonna say the girls, my girls, they like her music and my boys gravitate to mine.
Okay, that makes sense. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That makes perfect sense. And they might get older. How old are they?
We got a 17-year-old, 14-year-old, 10-year-old, and a 6. How old are you? How old are you? Oh, okay. See, yeah,
Okay, but they still all young.
yeah.
The ones that's rapping might right now might end up singing or vice versa.
I
You know
hope
what
they
I'm
do. I
saying?
want
Are doing both.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That'll be a dope. That'll be a dope look. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? What kind of music are they making? Is it
We
everybody making like
positive,
positive
yeah, yes,
music?
sir.
That's good, man.
They actually gonna be performing. My sister's children and my children. They got a group together called the Backyard Kids.
Okay.
And
Shout
they
out
got
to the backyard kids. Shit.
and they got this song called Stomp. It got an award, YouTube award, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Stomp. They gonna be performing it tomorrow at my event called It's a Youth Night at 4309 Norton.
Yeah,
That's-
y'all won't see this before
yeah.
that, but you didn't invite me to that.
I did. You check your messages. I asked you to interview some people there.
I don't need listen, bro. This is crazy.
But you
because
told me. It's my fault because you told me before you even realized who I was. I don't do text. Call me.
Yeah. If I give you I don't give my number to
A lot of people.
a lot of people, bro. And when I do, you know what I'm saying? You hear my phone going off now, and I won't even look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from a day and an age where I don't want you to second guess what you look at them text messages. I might mean one thing, and you get something else out of it. And a lot of I've learned over the years too. A lot of confusion comes from Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk and hear each other's voices, so it can be no misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying?
My daddy age.
I'm 45, but I
Pop's about 70, man.
yeah, I just can't deal with it.
But that's how it was though. In order for me to understand where you're coming from, I gotta feel your energy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's real talk.
And like I said, I don't give my number to everybody, but it had to be good energy for me to just send it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like
sir.
I knew, and like I said, I don't know how I got you in there as old boy, but it's still all good. This turned out to be great. You got your family with you. Shout out to them. I'm gonna let you introduce your wife
Okay.
if she wants to come on and
You don't want to come on, girl. You represent me. Come on, yeah. You
you
represent
can come
me.
on and say hello right
Yeah.
quick.
Say hello on the mic and tell them who you are.
Some of your friends from Purcell might recognize you.
I'm gonna let you sit down. You can sit down and say hello.
Hello, everybody. Ivy, that's my name. Hello.
How you doing, Ivy? How long you been married to this guy?
About 9 years.
9
Yeah,
years.
9 years. Yeah.
Dope. I've been married about 10 myself. You know what I'm saying? What's the best thing about being married?
Growing together. Because
Man.
we kind of both do the same thing, and so it's good to grow together and have an understanding when you're doing stuff together.
Yeah, it's cool when you got some backing, or when you got somebody that can see.
Yeah, they understand.
Yeah, that can see. Keep supporting him. You got a good dude, good positive dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He all right.
So he wouldn't be half of that if he didn't have you.
He said that's enough now.
Yeah,
that's enough.
thank you for
Yeah,
supporting
but
him,
hello,
though.
everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all see that queen right there, man.
Yes,
Y'all
straight
see supporting her, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need more of. Y'all don't understand. He who finds a wife finds a great thing. You know what I'm saying? You better
And
believe
it's
that.
another person with me that support me a lot too, my
Okay.
big cousin. Those children I was telling you about, these is her children. You know, we stick together. She was going through hard times at the time, and I'm her favorite cousin, so she asked me to step in and do what things needed to do. And we still didn't push her away, you know what I'm saying? Kept her
Yeah.
in a circle because that's how we do. That's what we was needed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my cousin Keela.
Keela, you want to come on and say hi, Keela? Come on, watch your step now over that cord right there. Come on and say hi, Keela.
Hello, how are you guys?
Hey, y'all. This is Keela.
Hi.
This is a cousin. Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine.
What
Hi.
made you choose this guy to take care of your kids? What did you see in him or know he had that you trusted him? Because that's a big task, trusting somebody with your kids.
Yeah, he and his wife Isha, they used to come and get my kids regularly, like on the weekends to spend time, and so I entrusted them for a long time.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't be ashamed. It's fine.
Term.
We all fall
until
short.
Until I get myself together, you know, taking care of my children. They were well grounded, so you know, it's a lot of trust there.
Yeah. Salute to
And,
you.
We
Okay.
get along very well, so
Yeah.
it's amazing. It's been amazing. So, the kids love them. I love them.
Yeah. I want you to understand that you didn't do nothing wrong. You did everything
Thank
right.
you.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that would have just let their kids suffer
Yes.
through it. You know what I'm saying? And not build. It takes a strong person to say, hey, I need some help. You know what I'm saying? And salute to you for that. You know what I'm saying? Hats off to you, sister,
We
for
all
that.
fall short.
Oh yeah,
You
for
know?
sure. For sure.
Use a little uplifting sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm getting better
Yeah.
by the grace of God.
Yeah, keep going. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever see me out or if you need me, if you want to even come on here and say something, you are more than welcome.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
Thank you for your time.
All right, thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Y'all see the family supporting. Little man might as well come on now too. Come on, little man.
Hey, this right here, this is my dude right here. He helped me with everything. He's learning to be an engineer right now as we speak.
Okay.
He's the top in our city in reading and math, honor roll student.
Talk about
all
it.
that, man.
There we go. Pop it. Pop it. What's going on, man?
What's up?
What's your name?
Armani.
Armani, what's your favorite song right now? What you listening to?
Nothing.
Nothing. I don't believe that. I don't believe
you
that.
jamming King Von? You ain't got your little brother jamming King Von? Come on now, be real.
Don't get on this camera and get shy now.
You good.
What else you like doing besides making music?
Playing basketball.
Basketball. You a gamer? You playing games?
Yes.
What games you play?
Roblox and Fortnite.
Okay. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. What is the most thing you want to be when you grow up?
A professional basketball player.
Okay, for what team? You know what team?
The Lakers.
Okay, but before you become an NBA star, you know you got to go to school and college, right? You got that figured out? Where you want to go to college at?
LC. I'm at.
You researched this. You studied this. Come on.
Go ahead, take your time. I understand.
It's LA.
UCLA.
UCLA.
I knew it. I was gonna wait on you to say it though. Good school though. Good school. Are you on any basketball teams now?
Yes.
What's the name of your basketball team?
I play for Canby Lane.
Okay, shout out your team. Tell them what's up. Say what's up, y'all. Tell them. Look at the camera and say what's up, y'all.
What's up, y'all?
All right, y'all. We gonna let you get off the camera now. Y'all see the young man. He had more with him. You know what I'm saying? It's just it would have got to being too much if we would have introduced everybody. But I just want to show y'all what kind of man this brother is that we sitting down having this conversation with. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, young man, for coming and sitting down talking to me. All right? Maybe when you get older, you can come and sit down again, and we can have a conversation. You can tell me what you're listening to.
Okay.
All right, bet.
That's a starting small forward. You feel
Man,
me?
man.
Yeah,
Good job, bro.
man,
Good job.
It's all
Good job.
God, man. I couldn't have did it if I wouldn't have changed my life. This real talk, man. I used to sell dope at a major scale. You feel me? Me
Yeah.
and my cousins, then we was on a different level. You know, making some great money, but it wasn't about that. Her brother, man, Poe, shout out to him. He got life in prison right now. You feel me? If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's real. All the love I got for him, man. He took care of me. That's real. When I was in the streets, I ain't have to worry about nothing. Me, my brothers, nothing.
Yeah.
She didn't have to worry about nothing if he was out. Am I lying?
So after prison, when you got out, you didn't go back to.
Nope.
It was
Straight this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro. And like I said, salute to you, flowers to you, because so many of us black people, you know what I'm saying, are reoccurring offenders. As soon as you get out, you back in 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, thank you, thank y'all for giving him a purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's great. We need more stand up guys like you. You know what I'm saying? Around here, Kansas City. You left. Is it a reason why you left?
When I left, I went to Texas.
Okay.
That's where I moved to Atlanta from.
Oh, okay.
Texas. We was in Texas. My little brother passed from an overdose of meth, and I wanted to go up there and support my mom and dad.
Damn.
So the day he died, the day we left, packed up, let's go. We didn't think about it, didn't hesitate. God, man, it was a blessing thing because, man, I had did these tours, these shows, and all kinds of stuff. Had some bread stacked up, man, and I got the call. Spent every dime I had to go help my parents. You feel me?
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a time like that, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure your bro is put the rest right. You know what I'm saying? In the right way. Money is replaceable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People aren't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I would have did the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It take a real person, because some people would be sitting on money and wouldn't give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about sitting on real money and wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Where it wouldn't even hurt them. Yeah.
It's funny because, man, all this energy came from my grandpa, man. My grandpa, man, he was rich. It's real talk, man. And I don't care how nobody see it, man. My grandpa was a neighborhood rich dude off of ministry and cutting grass.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
That's a hustler. He hustling.
He worked a job, but most of his time was cutting that yard and going to church. You know what I'm saying? That was his thing, but he was rich.
Yeah.
Made sure every year he gave all his grandchildren money. I'm talking about every grandchild. How many grandchildren granddaddy got? I'm talking about he ain't giving you $5 and $10. Every grandchild gets at least $50 to $100 or $150 a piece. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he stand in the neighborhood. You feel me? And man, and then if somebody didn't have it in another state that was his family, he was the go-to dude. So that's what right now is my dad since my grandpa passed. But that's what I'm doing. I want to be in the steps of those two men. Them is great men. My dad did some great stuff, so I gotta be greater than him. You know.
Okay. Did he have a church here?
Yes, sir.
What was the name of it?
St. John Missionary Baptist Church off 75th and Truce.
All right. And some of y'all that know St. John, I'm sure y'all might be a little older or whatever it is. Y'all know St. John.
Oh, they know my dad, Bishop Vassy. My daddy is known in the ministry.
I'm gonna look into it myself.
Yes, sir.
What is the ultimate goal out of the positive message that you giving to everybody? Like, what is the end goal with that?
I really want my nieces and nephews and my children to do something different. I do it for the whole world, but I want them to see that something can be different first. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want them to have to be shot in the face to realize something. I don't want them to have to go to jail to realize this, you know. And I got a little brother. I don't know if you really checked those messages, but the little brother I was telling you about, he just got out of the feds 15 years straight. He down here with me too. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want nobody to have to go through that. My oldest brother, he locked up. He did 11 and a half years. You feel me?
Damn.
You know, so all these things, that's why I'm doing it. I don't want my babies. These is my babies, my children, my nieces, and my nephews. You feel me? And I don't have no biological children.
Same here.
You know?
Same here. At 45, I have a stepson, but I don't even call him my stepson because I've been there since he's 9. You know what I'm saying? He's 23 now. You know what I'm saying? But
all he know is you.
Yeah, that's my son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I have none biological. But I feel like I look at him sometimes and be like,
that's me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course, him being around me, of course, something's gonna rub off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How I move, the way I talk. You know what I'm saying? Of course, but it's lovely even to know that somebody is gonna carry some part of me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I've raised all my little cousins. You know what I'm saying? The same way. You know what I'm saying? They look up to me, and knowing that you got somebody growing up looking at you for how they gonna be when they grow up, it puts a little bit more weight on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me straighten up. I want to act like this, but I know I can't because they're watching. You know what I'm saying? Because I know at some points we can still get silly if you make us mad enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? There are times when I have to hold myself back. You know what I'm saying? And it's really, what I had to learn was to quit reading the comments on the internet.
Wow. That changed energy quick,
oh,
boy.
Man,
like,
bro.
You don't even know me, bro.
Bro. You don't understand. You know, and they almost got me one time, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of the Will Slap stuff, you know what I'm saying? And my wife was like, I'm start answering somebody back. You know what I'm saying? And it started getting kind of heated. She was like, what are you doing? She was like, that ain't even you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Why are you even entertaining it? You know what I'm saying? You put what you put out there, and that should be it.
God know how to remind you of who you are.
Man.
That's real
man.
talk. And then took your wife.
Man.
Wake up, bro.
Like, what are you? I know you ain't over there still. She's like, I can see the smudge on your face that is still bothering you. You letting some internet troll get under your skin, somebody that can't touch you. You don't even know if this is who it is, and you letting them get in your body.
In your spot.
In your spot. And it made me feel so weak at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, how is that my wife telling me to be stronger? You know, I'm supposed to be the strong one. But like you said, it's there to remind me.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I put her here. You know what I'm saying?
When God's saying, He sent it to the people that care about you.
Man,
that's real.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love being married, bro. I don't think there's.
You do?
I do.
No, just I do.
I remember a time when when my cousin was living, we made a vow not to ever. You know what I'm saying? And he got killed, and maybe like 4 years later, I was engaged. I tried to fight it all I could, bro. I tried, but I couldn't live without this woman. You know what I'm saying? And it was great. It was great. What do you like about being married the most?
What I like is the support. And not only that, man, I don't like being alone, bro. That's real talk. If you got siblings and stuff like that, you used to being around folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And as you get older, your friends move. They gone, you know. And I like to travel, so I'm always hitting the road. You know what I'm saying? So I got to have somebody right there because I'm used to having my brother. I'm used to having my sister. We grew up tight-knitted, you know. I'm talking about we ain't need nobody. It's 5 of us. That's how my dad trained us. y'all got each other.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how I always feel. I gotta have somebody that got me right here. You know,
Dope.
Yeah.
That's a dope way of putting it too. Are you doing what you're doing tomorrow, like the giving back? Do you do that in Atlanta?
I do it everywhere. I did
Okay.
it. Wherever I move to, I bring my ministry with me.
Okay.
Yep, I got a March 27th. I got one with Alpha Mega. He gonna be out there and a couple other artists. I haven't locked in yet, so I don't want to say. But yeah, once I lock that in, we just did one. What was that? That was last week. Last week, we giving away toys and all that, bro. Brand new toys, shoes, you know, at excuse me, at every event.
Dope.
Every event.
Dope.
And we don't go to nobody to get donations like that, bro. Me and my wife come out of our pockets.
Yeah.
That's real talk to put on all these events because we don't have a 501c3. They don't want to give us the funding or the stuff like that. Some ministries don't want to back us because of that label's not on it. But we told ourselves, we with or without it, we good.
Yeah. And it's kind of to stand up for yourself, and I get why some people want the 501c3 or whatever it's called for the non-for-profit thing, but at the end of the day, if you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I don't look for when I started this, I didn't look for no hand. We built this out of the mud. You know what I'm saying?
I've been watching from the beginning. It's up.
It's
up.
And I'm talking about I started on my iPhone.
Wow, look at this.
You know what I'm saying? Started on my iPhone in a booth. He came maybe like the 6th episode with another artist doing the background photography. And I told him, I'm like, bro, do you shoot? He was like, yeah, I'll shoot it. I said, I'll pay you right now today for a month. And we've been together ever since, and we just continue to climb together. And people think it's a team, like it's 4 or 5 people, and it's literally just me and him. You know what I'm saying? Mab, you know what I'm saying? He's the engineer at Industry Sounds. This is our space that we get, but other than that, it's just me and him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did that thing, though.
I tried.
Yeah, you did it.
Let's get into this first podcast in the city.
Yes, sir.
When did you start that?
What was it, about 18 years ago?
Okay.
Yeah, it was a digital magazine podcast where I go around interviewing artists and stuff like that. It was called ADVAR, ADDVAR, short for advertisement.
Okay.
And we was going around. I interviewed almost everybody that was in the gospel realm. I was doing just gospel artists at first, but everybody that does positive music, I gave them a platform.
Okay.
Real talk. If you did gospel music, you done did a show with me, through me. I don't care who you ask them. You get them on here, ask them. You know Jessie V? Yes, I do. I done a show. That's real talk. But I started that to try to get people a platform because the gospel artists or the positive artists don't have platform. Everybody want to go to the negativity. So I wanted to give them a platform to have something to talk and give their side of the life story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we recently did CTV Bino. I don't know if you know who that is. He was a gangster rapper for 6 years, but then he changed and started doing gospel rap. And Bino Ralph now. He was our first gospel or Christian rap on this show. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to do our part by spreading. He brought his team, his whole team. It's like 4 of them. We bring it so they can get their message out. You know what I'm saying? A little further. It's been doing well.
But what I like is you ain't limited to the genres.
No. Anybody, listen.
That's what messed me up, not to cut you off at
Go
the
ahead.
beginning of the ad bar, just gospel. When everybody else was looking at, reaching out, hey, man, interview me. And nah, man, it's just a positive platform. And but now give everybody opportunity. You never know what you can say to them and speak to them and get some thought. Yeah,
and then you might convince them because I don't really like the hardcore street music either. And what I do is try to bring them in here and let them know, like, you ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Most of y'all ain't living that no way. Let's just be real.
And then be scared when they get locked up.
Exactly.
That's real talk.
So who are you kidding? You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't kidding me.
He said, oh, come over here and be that bull crap.
Yeah, because I see through it. I really lived in a time where you couldn't fake it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be
yeah,
real,
you bet not. It'll get you killed out here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So to come from a time like that, to see y'all play with it, nah, you're not gonna come. I won't even welcome you
Straight
on
up.
this platform if I think you full of it. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like
Wow.
I just can't have it. The most thing that I've ever done, and it's because I mess with him, is Will Slap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's just a character. Who he is on the internet and who he is off is two totally different people. And some people just don't know how to separate the two sometimes.
When a person get a job, do you bring your life that you live at home at the
No,
job?
no, or vice versa, or home
Exactly.
to the work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he doing right.
Yeah, he knows how to play
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And they get mad at him. I get it. He said some offensive things. Don't get me wrong. I ain't going to be the one that just act like he's just this perfect person, because we all fall short.
Yeah.
And they can't stop talking about him. Even when they say we're going to cancel him and this, bro, then tomorrow it'll be somebody posting about him. You know what I'm saying? I just need Kansas City to get over the internet fame. You know what I'm saying? It's a drug around here these days.
But you right, bro. And that's really, people don't see, like, say like you doing the event. When I first started doing events, this is when, like I said, 18 years ago, you know, Facebook, those older cats weren't really on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was out doing something else. But, and then I was like, that's like, you can promote it on Facebook, MySpace, and stuff like that. I promoted it. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter what the web see. Are them people coming to your event?
Yeah, facts.
That's real. And I had to learn that. I'm like, wow, this is a world of a rude awakening. You know, it is. You promoting it, you get 100,000 likes or 10,000 likes or whatever, but are they coming to support you?
Yeah,
That's what it's about.
And that's the difference too. In doing stuff, you can get 100 likes on Facebook and tell them they coming to your show. 100 people will say they coming, and 5 will.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or none. For real, it's hard to get support here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A steady stream of support. Either that, or they gonna find some way to mess it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For instance, I don't know if y'all know what happened in Status nightclub where those 2 girls got killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, DJ Rocky Montana is one of the most good-hearted people. You know what I'm saying? And it's messed up for him now. You know what I'm saying? Just because that happened in the club he had his name attached to. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that we can't even go out. No, you can't go on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Of all times, you can't even. And it's just wild to me, bro. Right when it seemed like it's getting better, something always happen to make it seem like it's getting worse.
Yeah, you gotta have some kind of recognition of God, man. God gotta get some kind of recognition.
Yeah.
You know, this, to be honest, man, one of those little girls is somewhat related to me, but in reality, we gotta look at it like this. You can't get no positive out of negative nowhere. That's real. You coming into a scenery where the energy first starts off negative due to the wave that's coming through the speakers. That's real. So now the energy is negative. Boom. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. Now you got what's that called? An intoxication thing that boosts your energy once you have a wave hit your brain. That's alcohol. This alcohol is going to transpire that wave to do something.
Yeah.
That's real talk. You can't get positive out of negative nowhere. So all of these negative events, I remember when I first started doing events, people say, I got a positive event. But then who's coming out?
The performer?
Yeah, who's the performer?
Gangster rapper.
Yeah, like, this is a positive event. You telling me this dude coming up here telling my daughter to shake her butt is positive? But no, I just see reality. People got to speak the facts. That's why this stuff is happening, because we not being real with it. Y'all want positive things to happen. You got to do it with positive energy. It can't be nothing negative according to what's going on, or you going to get negative out of it.
Facts.
Feel me? That's real. How How you gonna do that? You feel me? It ain't no way that you gonna get any kind of energy that's coming positive out of anything negative.
Yeah.
That's why there's Satan and there's God. That's real. God ain't got nothing negative in it, and Satan ain't got nothing positive in it.
Yeah. Do you know Marley Young?
I heard of it.
Okay, he's a local rapper. I hate to say local because he's a little bit bigger than that.
He probably gonna get you for that. Because you know how people are like local. What?
He my dog. It's my
Straight
dog.
up.
He know I'm a big fan.
Yeah, straight up.
He was speaking on like back in the day. Everybody was like, "Man, we need to take a look at the music," and then we was like, "Nah, it ain't the music that's doing that to the kids." He's trying to say nowadays we should probably take a look at the music that's being played.
No, you got to take a look at the home bringing of everything.
That's
Check
facts.
this out. When you got a neighborhood that's known for drugs, what you gonna get out of that neighborhood?
Yeah,
Drugs.
Yeah.
So not only is it the drugs, it's the people behind the drugs. So you got to go deeper than what's been presented.
Yeah.
The music is just a tool. You know, it's not the music, it's the information given to the people. The music do give information, but it's outside of the music. What is being given to these people before this music has been presented to them? How did they feel before this stuff happened? You know what I'm saying? Before they got a hold to this energy. You feel me? So it goes
So
back.
it's something buried in you that energy brings out.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all what he's saying in case you don't understand
Yeah.
what he's saying.
That's real, because that's just like you got a broken home and you got a person that the home's so broken. All they want to listen to is stuff that relate to that broken situation that they've been broken from.
Yeah. Sad though.
Yeah. So if we had more stand-up people like you raising your stepson or whoever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you. I'm like you too, brother. You don't sell yourself short.
Straight up. Salute.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it takes. We got to have more men.
Yeah.
We got more people teaching their son to be a Crip or a Blood or to be from 43rd or to be from, this is real talk. When times get hard, we don't go to what can help us. We go to what can code it.
Yeah.
To code it. That's what the medicine and the doctors do. They don't heal it. It codes it.
Exactly.
And that's what they know about the world. They know if we give them something just to code it, just so they can go to the next situation, they'll be all right. They ain't gonna feel it no more. But it's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Facts.
You know?
Yeah. I think your message is dope, bro.
Appreciate it.
I think I needed this.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I was telling Mab, I'm like, bro, I booked bro and don't know who he is. Mab, what did Mab say, Stoney? He said it might turn out to be a great thing.
Wow.
And look. Yeah, look. You know what I'm saying?
Because I got respect for you, man.
Yeah, it's
you
the
doing
same
something
here.
at a major level that I tried to do years ago.
Yeah.
That's what made me really respect you. And I'm like, wow. And like I said, I watched you from, I didn't know you was recording from an Apple phone because the way you do your thing, you know, whatever, you know.
My first interviews were like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Bro. If you go to the beginning, I hadn't really studied the art of dialogue, like holding conversations. I could hold a conversation with my cousins or people that I've been around, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But bringing on people or people I didn't know, having a conversation with them, I found was the hardest thing. I tried paper, writing down questions, but I kept feeling myself doing this. And I felt like the people I watched on that do podcasts weren't doing that. They had their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to be the best from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I was like, if I'm going to do it, and that's how I've always been my whole life. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. From my father, that came from. You know what I'm saying? My father, my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by good men. You know what I'm saying, as well. And I think that's the difference. Like you said, today, there's really no, they're in jail or they teaching them how to be a Blood or a Crip. Yeah. I'd be darned if I would teach any of my little cousins anything violent or or want them around, or I don't even want them to know I lived that life or I claimed a set.
Now, don't
You
get
know
it
what I'm
wrong.
saying?
I'm not saying that don't be protecting yourself.
Oh yeah,
Because I
for
took
sure.
him here off the flip. He would, done whoop 3 or 4 people already at school because they think he's soft because he got knowledge.
Yeah,
But
that's
I'm not
that's
telling
how
you,
I go
yeah,
too.
and he don't have to put a demonstration now. My son got them bangers, but
Yeah.
and I'm telling him you can still be smart and be tough.
Yes,
You can
absolutely.
be smart, and that's what I always didn't. My dad was into the ministry, but I never thought that way from him. He never presented that to me like that. You can still be smart and be tough.
Yeah.
Even though my dad was a minister, my dad from the streets.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a result of the smart tough guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's who I was. I've always been being able to known for
Yeah.
throwing knees, but at the end of the day, I could outthink you as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By the end of this fight, you're gonna feel real stupid.
Right.
Or if you try to want to do something to them, I'm gonna make you look stupid
Yeah.
because I can outthink you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I've always been like that, and it's a great quality to have, bro. Good way to teach them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you be so smart you don't have to fight.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
you're thinking that's people need to realize that's all it's about.
Yep.
Thinking. You get the correct information, your thought process will be great.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
Facts, man. Now the thing you having tomorrow, what all happens at those?
Well, we got positive speaking, positive music, and we have refreshments, and we let the youth come up and express their feelings and stuff like that, how they feel about the event. And not only that, we try to get it to where we engage with the youth.
Okay.
But it mostly just be positive music and speaking, giving away gifts and stuff like that.
Dope. And you come all the way from Atlanta just to do that back in your hometown.
Yes, sir.
That is great, bro.
Yes, sir.
That is great. We need more people like you, bro. I'm glad I met you today. How long have we been at it? About 51 minutes. I told you about an hour.
Yeah.
This is just part one. I don't want this to be the one and only time that we do this, bro.
Right.
I think we could really, really get off into some deeper stuff once we get to know each other.
Yes, sir.
And I come to those events and get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? But I want to thank you, bro, for even considering me to come and voice your opinion on a few topics, you know what I'm saying, or reaching out to me or recognizing what we do here. I will recognize what you do from now on. I won't ever forget who you are again. You have my word on that.
Right.
Because you're doing great things, and I want to become a part of it and help out in any way that I can. You know what I'm saying? Offer my platform up to push it. Or, you know what I'm saying, or get your word out there. That's what the Heart of the 50 States is for.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we are the heart of the United States, or maybe even the world, the way the United States acting these days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything revolves around us. You know what I'm saying? But before we go, is there anything that you want to talk about that we haven't? Or anything you got coming up, working on that you want them to know about?
Yes, I got a book coming out.
Okay, let's get to it.
It's called The Tone Behind the Oxygen.
Okay.
I just wrote it. I finished it. I'm actually getting it printed. I'm only gonna have 100 copies. The copies are going to go for $75 a piece.
Okay.
The reason is it's got a lot of information in there, and I'm gonna sign it, and I'm sending you something significant with this book. I'm not gonna say what it is. You're just gonna find out when you get it. But it's called The Tone Behind the Oxygen.
Okay. What inspired that book?
Man, I kind of wanted to see how I can give a message in a different way instead of music and preaching. So I wanted to take it to the book level, and I know it's a lot of people that don't read books, you know what I'm saying? But the people that do, the people I'm around read books, so I wanted to put something out there with my tone on it.
Okay. Dope. And with it being Black History Month, we right here at the beginning of the year still. It's still February what? 20th?
20th, yeah.
If you could leave the people with any positive words from your heart, that anybody that's listening right now or will see this later, now or in the future, what would you tell them?
Don't stop researching.
Okay.
Research is important. Gather all the information you can from all things, not just from school, colleges, and things of that nature. Go to religion. Research every religion. I've done that too. That's what I did when I was in prison. But research all the religions. Research all the information that comes to you so you can rightly divide the truth. This is what the Bible says. Every spiritual book says you have to know how to rightly divide the truth. If you don't have the information, you can't rightly divide it.
Facts.
So research, study, gather all knowledge. That's what it's about. If you miss knowledge, you miss a revelation. You miss something that you can connect you to your next journey. Don't miss it.
Yeah.
Gather that,
Yeah, and that's what real wealth is for those that don't know. You know what I'm saying? It ain't money, it's knowledge. And that's something that we need to teach our kids and our grown-ups that don't know, because some of them don't know. You know what I'm saying? So each one teach one. Thank you again, my brother, for coming to the Heart of the 50 States.
Sir.
Tell them your name again.
My name is Jessie V, the coolest Hebrew you will meet, from 4-3 with DLID.
Yeah, I heard him. If they want to reach you for anything, for a feature, to be a part of your program, to donate or anything, how can they reach you?
You can reach us at our website, One Movement. One is spelled WUNMOVEMENT.simdiff.com. Reach us on our website, and if somebody get back to you, my assistant will get back to you.
His assistant to get back to you. Thank you again, brother. This has been very enlightening. It's good to have some, I ain't gonna say positive, because I'm not too dark anyway on this on here, but to have somebody that's actually doing the work and showing that, not just talking about it, actually walking it, is great, bro. Continue to do what you do. Stay consistent, and like I said, you more than welcome anytime you in town.
Yes, sir.
Or you just want to, you be like, hey, I need you to post this.
I got
reshare
artists,
this.
man. I got artists.
We
from
can
Georgia to Texas to here. I got artists, man. They need platforms like this.
We can do business that way too. I'm open, because I need artists from different places. Okay. You know what I'm saying, to broaden my platform. You know what I'm saying. We can definitely work together in the future on anything. Next time you come in town, call me.
Yes, sir. No, don't text. Call. I got you.
Call me and say, hey, bro, I got this going on. I need you to do this. Can you do this? And I'm sure I'll make a way. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a man that hold people to their word.
That's fine with me, because I'm a man that hold his word.
Let's do it, then.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right. Shout out Industry Sounds. 816 Stony shot it. For without them, I could not do this. Y'all don't understand how much they mean to me. We out of here. Heart of the 50 States out.